The North Carolina Blueberry Festival begins tonight, but it really kicks into high gear this morning. Whether you're looking for great blueberry treats, barbecue, or entertainment, there's no short supply. That's where we find WWAY's Jeff Rivenbark. Jeff, I understand you found folks who are avid car collectors and lovers.
Good morning, Hannah. You're right. The Car and Truck Show is one of the big draws to the North Carolina Blueberry Festival. And tomorrow, Wright Street, which is located behind us over here, will be blocked off, and there will be lots of cars and trucks for you to check out. And joining me this morning, we've got several guests, but first we're going to talk to Mary Bouchard. Mary is the Car and Truck Show organizer. Mary, how many years have you been doing this?
For the festival, I've been doing it for 2, but I've been involved in cars for 25 years.
And tell me a little bit about the entries that folks will be able to see tomorrow.
We have everything from the 1912s and up to new cars, because it's all about giving back to the community.
And we've also got with us this morning Tanner Benton. Tanner, you've got a beauty here. Tell us a little bit about the car you brought in for us this morning.
Well, this is Isabel. This is my 1921 Ford Model T Touring, all original.
And I noticed on the driver's side, there's a suitcase over there. That's kind of a unique feature about this car, right?
Absolutely. Everybody asks me, what's that rack on the side for? So that's your luggage rack.
Tell me how you acquired this car. It's kind of interesting.
Well, I have a smaller one, a 1926 coupe, 2-seater. Need a bigger car for the family to ride in, so I found this on eBay.
And then you also have a side photography business where you also use this as well, right?
Correct. Okay. Yes, weddings and whatnot.
So I guess, Mary, one of the cool things about the Car and Truck Show tomorrow here in Burgaw at the North Carolina Blueberry Festival is that folks will get to meet people like Tanner and find out the stories behind these cars, right?
Yes, a lot of stories in history about cars and just in general learning something new about history.
We've also got another guest with us this morning, Roy Flores. And Roy, you recently moved here to the Cape Fear area. Tell me a little bit about this beauty you've got.
Well, this is a 1965 Cobra Daytona coupe. It was developed by Carl Shelby. He wanted to get into international racing like Le Mans, Daytona, which the car was named after. It was 64 and 65. It won the GT class in first and second place in 64 and 65.
And your wife is here with us. She's back there with our production crew. Why do you all collect these cars? What's in it for you?
Me, it's the history of the different vehicles. I love all cars because cars change just like our lives change and history changes. So throughout the years, different things met with favor. I love all cars, but I love this one growing up during the 60s. And I have an old Willys Jeep and just a lot of different cars that I just play with or spend my time with.
And by the way, I should mention, Roy, you're from the Curry area. Tanner, I think you're from Murrayville. And then Mary, you're from Hampstead, correct?
Yes.
Okay, we've got less than 30 seconds in this segment. What would you say to encourage folks tomorrow if they're in Wilmington or Southport or any of the areas across the Cape Fear thinking about coming out to the Blueberry Festival tomorrow? What would you say if they to encourage them to come see these beautiful cars and trucks tomorrow?
I encourage you to come out, bring your truck and car if you're proud of it and you want to show it off, because all the money goes back into the community, but also don't forget to buy your blueberries.
All right, buy those blueberries because that is the reason for the season, right? All right, thank you so much. It's nice having you here. Thank you. We're going to send it back to Hannah in the studio.
Sweet cars. Thank you, Jeff.